coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. They know this is the type of game they need to win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely ranked team. No clear underdogs based on the tail of the tape. New York comes into this one following a loss to Philadelphia.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Here's Thomas. Can't get it to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you, and you know how optimistic and positive I am, but it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Withy kicks to Burke. Here's Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well, Greg.
Burke kicks to Freak. They set the screen. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here is Grant. 9-point game his last outing. Picked by Williams. Here's Galloway. Nice D from Freak.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Grant is out there with a foul. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. Then it's Anthony, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He finished with 8 points, and he was a free throw machine. A ton of his work done at the charity stripe. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
The Jazz making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, what has been the focus for this team during the first half of play?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We're bumping down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making.
Okay, guys.
The second half just about to get going here. Without question, Rodney Hood displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. And Utah with a change here, too. Freaks checked in. So on the floor for Utah. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Freak is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Galloway with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Jazz trail by 11. Freak passes to Hayward. Here's Freak. No good from outside.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
The Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
New York leading by 7. Galloway kicks to Afflalo. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. That's now 8 points for Aaron Afflalo.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
There's the pass to Porzingis. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Then for the Jazz, Iffy comes in for Gobert. And Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget, sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Feeds to Galloway. They double him with Freak. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, and good on the basket. Book it. Galloway's got 5 points in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Aflalo. The rebound by the Jazz.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and the shot is good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Aflalo's got 10 points in the game. Jazz trail by 15. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. The 15-footer. They get it back. O'Quinn and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Kyle O'Quinn at the line for 2.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. New York making a change here. Porzingis is checked in for the Jazz. We've got Williams. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And the Jazz with possession here. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Burks. The basket good off the assist.